Live Storm Tracker Doppler radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
Near record low temperatures this morning in some places in Arkansas are in the single digits. So if you had to be outdoors at all this morning, make sure you are bundling up, covering all exposed skin, because frostbite can still set in with temperatures as cold as they are, and it can still lead to travel impacts, especially with some of the thawed ice on some of these roadways in Louisiana. Here's a look at Storm Tracker Doppler radar, and not tracking anything going on, and that's probably a good thing, because anything that would be falling right now would no doubt be in the form of winter precipitation. Here's a live shot in downtown El Dorado, where the roads still have that snow ice cover still on them, so be extremely careful further north. There hasn't been that much thawing occurring in Arkansas. Current temperature in El Dorado is 7 degrees. Winds are fortunately calm, so wind chills have not been much of a factor at all. 7 degrees up in Camden. We are mainly in the teens elsewhere, but 9 degrees in Natchez and Vicksburg, 13 Monroe, we're at 10 in Ruston, 11 degrees up in Monticello. Winds are calm across the whole area, so we don't have to worry about these wind chills at all, but it's still cold. So honestly, if they were blowing, what's the difference between 5 degrees and -5, okay? It's still downright cold out there, so be careful if you had to be outdoors. And of course, with temperatures as low as they are, we could see some flash freeze impacts across the area, a little bit more minor further south around Alexandria and Natchitoches, but mostly limited. Some of the thawed ice can just refreeze, becoming black ice on those bridges and overpasses. And of course, further to the north and south Arkansas, there hasn't been that much thawing occurring at all. So be careful on the roadways, take it slow, treat it just like it was yesterday and the day before. Make sure you got the warm coat, the gloves and scarves, headwear, and also make sure you're layering up in general. Now, dew points are in the single digits, very dry atmosphere in place across the whole area. We really don't have any clouds at all in the sky, which led to a good radiational cooling across the area. That's the reason why these temperatures are as cold as they are. Now, high pressure itself will continue to move to the east, and we'll start to pick up on winds shifting back out of the south, which will allow us to be thawing out for this afternoon. Matter of fact, we'll finally get above freezing, really for the first time since Sunday earlier this week. Now, we'll have a system try to push in out of the northwest, which will kind of increase cloud cover, and can't rule out the possibility of some showers popping up further down to the southeast, south of Jackson, but can't rule out it popping up along the Mississippi River Valley, but we really just got rain chance at 10% for tomorrow. Now, a cold front will pass through tomorrow afternoon, and we will see another cold air mass begin to settle in behind that boundary layer, and we will see temperatures stay below freezing for each night, but daytime highs will continue to stay above freezing, so good news with that. Now, going towards the weekend, we'll be under the influence of a mid-level ridge that will pop up, and we'll stay dry up until next week, when we start to see a series of disturbances that will be happening starting on Monday, and we'll be seeing that last through Tuesday, and another round will be possible going into Wednesday. But the good news is anything that falls will be in the form of a liquid raindrop. Temperatures will stay well above freezing. Matter of fact, we could get above average, reaching those 50s and even possibly lower 60s. Ain't that going to be nice? We'll still have 41 degrees for this afternoon, and tonight we'll still get back below freezing, staying just in the mid-20s. Clouds will start to increase, and tomorrow will be mostly cloudy. We'll see rain chances sit just at 10%, and then through the weekend we'll stay dry and warming up next week with the turn to more scattered showers, temperatures hitting the upper 50s and lower 60s, and finally overnight lows could stay above freezing in the mid-40s.